Hello, Earth Tribe. Welcome to my channel, Sky Above, Earth Below. My name is Renee, and you're watching a timeless collective reading for the new moon in Pisces, March 2022. So, although this reading captures the energies of this new moon, because this reading is timeless, it can actually resonate whenever the universe presents it to you and you feel intuitively drawn to watch. Also, although the new moon is in the sign of Pisces, you don't need to be Pisces for this reading to resonate. This reading is for all astrological signs collectively. So if you're new to working with the lunar cycles, just know that the energies are a really powerful way to create your desired life. You can harness the energies of the new and the full moons, as well as the waxing and waning phases, to manifest your dreams and desires and to release things that are no longer resonating with your highest good. So at the new moon, we recognize the beginning of a lunar cycle, and that makes it a particularly powerful time to set new intentions. And you can write or say or visualize your intentions. You can use them in ritual or spell work, or you can set them in any number of ways that feels meaningful to you. And I personally love manifesting with the moon because it allows me to incorporate meaning and rhythm and ritual into my life. So I find great meaning in using the moon to stay in touch with myself, to stay in touch with my wants, needs, desires, to remind myself who I am and where I'm headed. So it's a lot of fun for me and part of the reason why I love offering this reading. There is a lot online about manifesting with the lunar cycles, so I do encourage you to find a way to connect with the moon in simple or elaborate ways, but particularly in a way that allows you to do so regularly. Okay, so before I move on to your reading, if you'd like to book a reading with me, you can find my information in the description box below. Up next, there is a meditative shuffle, and then the reading follows. You can watch both, or you can navigate as you wish using the timestamps below. I want to thank you all so much for joining me today, and I hope you enjoy your reading. Hello everyone, welcome to your reading for the new moon in Pisces, March 2022. Okay, so let's get into your reading. So what I'm seeing here is that you are heading on a path toward your inspiration, towards your soul's purpose, towards a new elevated you. It seems like you are but towards the end of leaving your old life behind, potentially your old self. It feels like this whole reading feels like an evolution. So we have the Queen of Wands, the Hierophant, and then the Royal You. And that to me is a recognition of who you are at the core level, which is divine. You are part of the universe, which is based in pure love. And it has the number 7, 16 breaking down to a 7, which is a highly spiritual number. So with the Queen of Wands, we have something that you're doing that is creative, a new direction, a new project, a new career. It feels to me like a spiritual career because of the Hierophant. And then also this card here, it says called, soul gifts and training. It's time to step up. This to me feels like light workers, empaths, healers, intuitives, stepping up to their responsibility. So I feel like I'm speaking to those who have been on a path of spirituality already. If not, it definitely feels like you're recognizing that call. But there is a sense of leaving the past behind and doing so with a sense of gratitude. With the number 5 here representing big change, this to me feels like an energetic shift, not just physical movement as we see with the 6 of Swords. That can indicate physical movement or travel away from something that is unfulfilling or that keeps you in a mode of stress. But here we are releasing what we're leaving behind with gratitude. And to me, that is like the next level up, where some of you maybe have been experiencing a dark night of the soul. Some may just be doing a lot of shadow work, coming to terms with things of the past, determining who you are at the core level, understanding your own truth, your own power, your own needs, your wants, your desires, and moving forward with what the past has had to teach you. And that's actually next level. That's 5D stuff. That is unity consciousness. That is oneness, understanding that while difficult things may have happened, things may not have worked out, we have to say goodbye or leave situations or people. All of that makes sense in the big picture, where we can take a higher perspective and understand that we're all on our own journeys. We're all at different stages in our evolution, and we can only work on ourselves. So we can't change others. And that is the recognition here with gratitude, being able to leave situations or people with a higher sense of understanding. Because even though we may potentially need to remove ourselves from difficult situations, we can't continue to hold ourselves back by staying in those situations. We have to keep growing and evolving. So that's what I see you doing here. I definitely see an evolution in this reading. So whatever it is that you're creating or that you're heading toward, it feels like it's happening at the same time that you're leaving. It says emotions are running high here with the supermoon card. With the supermoon, that is like a moon that's exceptionally large, exceptionally bright. It's a full moon. So there's a real pull with a supermoon. So emotions can be running high because of that. But also with the moon energy, we're looking at being able to see more through the confusion, through the darkness. There's more light coming through. So we are enlightened more to situations that we're in that we have previously been in the dark about. And that's what allows us to move forward, to take leaps of faith toward our higher calling, toward our passions and inspiration, towards what aligns with our heart. Remembering who you are and owning your sense of sovereignty and peace. So I feel like there's going to be a lot of different things that you all are doing, since this is a general reading. With the Queen of Wands, though, we know that this is a highly creative energy, highly dynamic person, someone who's capable of imagining a lot of different ways to co-create with the universe, to manifest things for themselves, someone who is a light within themselves and who shines light upon others. So it tells me that a lot of you are going in this path of light worker type energy, healer energy, where you are helping to lift others, helping to guide others, here with the Hierophant as well. So I see this new moon in Pisces, a real ethereal energy, a psychic energy, an emotional energy, as being a portal for your evolution. And you're walking through the door. And there's another door here, the top of the stairs, the Hierophant. And this is another door here as well. We've got the sacred geometry as she free falls into her own faith in herself, self-trust, self-compassion, knowing her needs, her wants, her desires, her worth. Moving on with courage, with the knowingness of what you bring to the world, your value, with a journey across the sea in a boat takes a tremendous amount of courage and self-trust. So I just want to highlight that leaving situations to come into this higher version of yourself, to create the things that you want in your life, to recognize yourself as the high being that you are, to be brave enough to walk through this portal, to have faith in yourself and the universe. Tremendous courage. And it's aligned with your heart. And that's why you're able to leave with gratitude for what you've learned. And here with the last quarter moon, your manifestations are just around the corner. Okay, so I feel like I want to draw a couple extra cards for guidance on this Six of Swords energy. And the emotions are running high, so I'm going to pull out the Essential Oil deck. What is the guidance for this new moon energy? What is the guidance for the collective for this new moon energy in Pisces? I'll read that one after I get the other card. All right. Okay. So this card is yellow, indicating solar plexus energy. And it says, integrate. Trigger statement says, I am trapped. True statement says, I am whole. Allow the parts of yourself you hide to make themselves known. In the light, you will see the wisdom they hold. Okay, so I feel like this has to do with your path forward, which here in the Six of Swords, this is what we were asking about. And the transition between leaving behind the old self and coming into the new self is requiring you to tap into your true authenticity, to not hold yourself back, There might have been things that you didn't feel comfortable sharing about yourself, or things that you held closely, or maybe things that you are just now discovering that you've become enlightened about, things that you potentially always known about yourself, but not really either accepted, or maybe it was more on a subconscious level. So bringing through your true self to others, this is what's going to help you to draw your own tribe towards you. They're going to be drawn and attracted to who you are authentically. And when you're doing that, remembering that it's okay to be vulnerable. It's okay to trust yourself. This card here, this is a red card, so root chakra energy. It says, trigger statement, I hate my body. True statement, my body is my temple. Remember that you are a spiritual being having an earthly experience. Revere your loyal, sacred body. So this to me feels like you haven't been taking care of yourself, probably mind, body, spirit, or that's something that you struggle with in this transition from your old self to your new self. So having self-care, and I know that term just gets thrown around so much, but it really does matter that you put yourself first. It really does matter that as you move out of this older energy, which, there could have been other patterns that you're growing out of, like not knowing your worth. Okay, negative self-talk, potentially codependency or relationship dynamics that you're growing out of, or belief systems that you've held since childhood, perhaps, that you should remain hidden. Right here with this energy of hiding yourself. Somewhere along the line, you learned that hiding yourself was necessary for safety. That other people potentially wanted to dim your light, keep you trapped, keep you at their lower vibration, keep you from ascending, keep you from being your true authentic self. When we learn these things as children, those get programmed into our subconscious and only become conscious when we do the work, when we make the effort to grow and take a look at ourselves. Which is the path that you're on. I feel like you've already done this work in a sense of recognizing it. You know that needs to happen, but then actually putting it into practice is the next step, which I feel is what you're doing here by leaving the old patterns, the old cycles, stepping up and into the higher version of yourself, maintaining a connection to your higher self and your higher power. Okay, so that is your reading for the new moon in Pisces. I hope that was helpful in some way. If this resonated, please do let me know. Thank you so much for supporting my channel with your likes, comments, shares, and subscribes. Hit the bell if you'd like to be notified of my future videos. And if you'd like to book a reading with me, my information is in the description box below. May your intentions for this new moon be realized, and may you all have a beautiful day from wherever in the world you're watching. I'm sending you all grounding energy and love. Thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you at my next reading.